Falcon Blues TV is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Protect your devices for as little as £2 a month. Click on the link in the description to get up to 80% off your yearly subscription.
Hello, Falcon Blues. It's Mikey Fitz here, along with sexy Richie Buxton.
Hey.
We were just, and Paul's behind the camera.
Yeah.
We were just at Everton 1, Brighton 1. Everton were in the lead for most of the game and then unfortunately let the lead slip at the end. Richie, what did you make of it?
Well, Everton should have been out of sight at half time. You look at the command of the game, the chances they had. Cavalier had a good few openings, and that goal for Mikalenko, I mean, that's testament to the hard yards he's put in. He's been looking like one of Everton's best players and deserved the goal. But unfortunately, it seems to go in swings and roundabouts with the referee. The referee gave Everton a few things, not everything. And then second half, it seems to swing the other way in. Brighton got no iron share of decisions, so it's frustrating. But again, Dice was reactive rather than proactive. You look at the substitution better out. Patterson, I mean, I would have argued Patterson should have started. I don't know why you put him on a Young on instead of him, because it was
Young versus Mitoma.
Well, technically it was Young versus Milner, but then Mitoma was sort of doubling up on him, and there was going to be one winner. And when you see that's where the goal came from, that avenue, you sort of knew it was going to happen. Similar to the red card at Anfield, you sort of knew that he was going to be the liability. And okay, it's an unfortunate deflection, but the right was on the ball early doors. So why did Dice drop Patterson, who did not wrong against West Ham? It just doesn't make sense to me. And fortunately, the results have gone Everton's way. But if it hadn't, then you'd be looking at probably it would be costly decisions that you've made in terms of not taking proactive changes and not starting with Patterson.
Yeah, Young versus Milner. That's like a WCW main event from 1998, isn't it? Combined age of 73 or something.
Hold off.
I mean, I said it to you earlier. We've played Brighton, who are a really good team, and we've only drawn, and I'm disappointed about it. So that probably shows some level of progress, because I reckon 6 months ago I'd have expected Brighton to absolutely snot us, and today we were. I think our main issue was we hung back for too long. We scored early and we tried to defend for 80 minutes, and that's, I guess, a team as good as Brighton, you're always, especially when you've got players like Mitoma on the pitch, who I thought he was probably man of the match today. He was their man of the match, and I'd say our man of the match is probably Pickford, who made some fantastic saves.
I mean, you're saying about, obviously, they would have snotted Everton. Well, they did 10 months ago. You remember that night of the supposedly the alleged head-off gate night, apparently, if you believe people within the club. I don't personally, but it's a better performance, and in the context of Everton's run, it's a good result, because it's all well and good saying 5 wins and 7. Well, I mean, you've only lost points in 2 games, or lost 2 games essentially. So, I mean, in that context, it shows progress, and there is definitely signs there. But again, Dice, he's still not without his flaws, and I think the changes were probably a bit too late. I mean, I'd probably argue you probably put Beto and Cavalier up front, and let's try and give that double act a bit of a chance, because when it came on against Luton, it came on against Luton and it didn't work, and it's going to be a work in progress, but with Everton having the advantage and Brighton shooting the game, it was a perfect chance to sort of put that one to bed. So I think it would have been a perfect situation, especially Cavalier. He's fit and he's not in the form of old life, but he's looking good, and he looks like he's going to get a goal in most games. So why would you not give him and Beto a run out together in better circumstances than you had against Luton? It just doesn't make sense to me. But Dice is all to himself, and unfortunately it's going to be a bit of trial and error this season. And as I said to you beforehand, if Everton finished 15th or higher, that's progress. After the last few seasons,
I'd take that right now.
You've got to take it as it comes.
I mean, based on today's performance, we don't look like one of the 3 worst teams in the league, do we?
Not even one of the worst 5, to be honest. I mean, you look at Luton, Sheffield United. I mean, there's loads down there.
Well, I was thinking about it earlier, actually. I think the 3 promoted teams are probably going to be in there. Probably Bournemouth are going to be in the mix. Us, obviously. Possibly Wolves. I don't think Fulham or Forest are going to need to worry. I don't think Palace are going to need to worry. So it's going to be really 3 of 6, isn't it? Really. Everton are currently in that 6, but if we win a few more games, maybe we can use that.
I think Everton probably at the higher end of that 6. They're probably the least likely to go down. I mean, this might come back to bite me on the arse, mate.
Well, it's the points deduction, isn't there? So there's a potential points deduction.
Let's hope not.
Yeah,
so you never know. I mean, it's all subjective and speculative.
Palace away next week's going to be a good test, I think, because obviously, Brighton were a step up from some of the other teams who played at home. So, and I think they're a fantastic team. I think they play really nice football. I think they're very well run. Palace are a team who sort of play a bit more like us, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. If we'd won today, I would have taken a point there, but I think we kind of need to go there and win now, and that's not going to be easy. So,
especially United coming up. I mean, United are spawn a win here, I reckon, unfortunately. I'm fully expecting this one to come back and bite me. But
if you told me now that we beat Palace and draw United, to take that quite happily, that put us on, I think, 15 points. That's not too bad. That's something to build on. You look at what the teams below us are on. I mean, if we'd won today, we would have gone above Fulham. So
everyone would have been 12, wouldn't they? I think, based on what the half-time reading, because the live scores was. But not meant to be. And again, it's trial and error. I think this season, and you guys just take it as it comes. I think.
Spawny goal from them as well. What's your views on the potential?
Though,
it was coming, to be fair. What's your views on the potential penalties Everton could have had? I need another look at some of them.
What I will say is, I'm sick of us not playing to the whistle. I'm really sick of it now. Everyone who sits around me in the Gladys Street is probably sick of me yelling every game let's play to the whistle. But there's so many times where we're just standing around looking at the referee to give us a decision. No, keep playing until he blows. Now, I'm not sure about the penalty decisions. I'm not sure. None of them jumped out at me as a definite penalty. But what annoyed me was players are going down and we're waving our hands, looking at the referee. Just keep going.
Yeah,
just keep
he's
going.
Always going to give it, is he? And sometimes you look at, there's been games before where everyone appealing for a decision, they've not got it, and then
the team's going down the other end.
Yeah,
Team's going down the other end. It's basic stuff, and that's really what winds me up. So I mean, I'll have to look back at the penalties. Was the goal offside there for the disallowed goal?
Yeah, he's well off. I mean,
took a while for them to get the decision, but I messaged Paul earlier actually that I don't mind a VAR call taking that long. So long as it's right. If that's how long you've got to take to get it right, fine. Just get it right.
It was spot on. I mean, he was off, but then again, I think even if he hadn't got it early, I think he would have beaten Young for pace anyway. So it was a good finish, but again, didn't count. So I mean, that's a small mercy, but still doesn't change the fact that the results are still a frustrating one in the context of the recent run.
It is frustrating, and it's in a weird way. It's positive that it's frustrating.
It is a positive. It's progress, like you said, Mikey. So things could be worse.
Yeah. Take it as it comes.
That's it.
Thank you very much. See you again.
Hope the Softies.
Colin Chong.